All right.
I didn't even check my settings, like because I was redoing a lot of my settings. Look at, we don't even need to have the fake where the heck is your intro? Where's it? Where's the intro video?
It's on YouTube. We've been sharing.
You can load it. You can load it into your
Yes,
thing.
I know. I'll just do it. It's like the whole "can you solo layout me" joke.
Hey, do you want a solo layout?
Remove.
Wait, how come I have so many intros?
I don't
Where's
know.
my other intro?
Because you made me.
Did I ruin my own over everything?
Yeah, because we haven't messed with yours.
Yeah, but where's my actual intro? I'm so confused.
I humbly apologize that's happened.
No, I'm pretty sure you deleted it in that massive delete you did. Set a PC.
No, when I was doing my last massive deletion, I was deleting stuff out of your StreamYards that I put there. Like the 4 songs at the end. That was the last massive deletion.
Oh, no, there was
a time you deleted a bunch of videos as well.
Oh, yeah, but that was in March.
No, I'm talking like a month ago. Like we were on Selahcast, you're looking at it like, I need this. Like Gratzis.
You have like 12 hours inside of the StreamYards of your Selahcasts.
No, I'm saying you deleted a media asset that was your intro.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is this going to be synodal, says Jerome? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is why we should never ever stream, because then people want to join us.
We're like, can we like enjoy DFI look that I've been Selahcast before?
So, you know what I've been watching nonstop lately? Sam Sulek. I watch every single thing he does right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, lift the weight. Lift the weight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, lift it again. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, he lifted it again. Oh, can we get 4? Yes. Oh.
Michael Baden has become Michael Boris. It's over.
Oh, no.
We got Mike Pantile, Mike Boris, and then Mike
excuse me, I'm air conditioner, and this is definitely not illustrating. Yes, Detective Kiyoshi is literally on the moon.
Yes. Live from the moon. Say la lady.
Selah steroid scandal.
That's right.
Yeah. We should be so lucky.
What's the FSSP steroid scandal?
Yeah, guys, I got on this new steroid program. I think it's called hormone replacement therapy. For some reason, I'm just feeling so feminine. I don't know why. It's crazy.
Yeah, you just do it. Well,
I'm becoming.
You know, I think that no women should ever be allowed to talk to me, and this has nothing to do with the Trenbolone I'm taking.
Trendcast. Selah Trendcast.
Jerome, we don't forgive you.
The Trendcast would be funnier than like most things. It's just literally like men screaming that women shouldn't be allowed to talk, like while injecting themselves with needles.
Yeah, I think being anti-steroids is cope. Like you're pointing out people who don't do steroids that they lift more than people that do steroids, or they're bigger than people that don't do steroids. Like, okay, well, nobody can look like them, or nobody can lift the way they do naturally. So just because they're natural, like, you're not proving a point.
Burrito, I was onto a mystery though. After the Selahcast Twitter got ratio, they deleted their account. Very interesting. It's a real mystery.
Huh.
That's a cringe take. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like some Russian dude that you say never took steroids and he's 250 pounds of muscle lifting 1,000,000 pounds, like that doesn't prove anything about steroids or not steroids though. Like it's
Yeah.
just like you can't use that against steroids. Steroids are based.
I mean, the
Like,
UFC survives on steroids. That's the only way you get the retirement seasons. Like Chael Sonnen and Daniel Cormier finally got caught on the fact he was using steroids. Contrary to that whole thing. Like I hate, Jones as much as the next guy, but like DC's whole idea that like he is a 39-year-old was just that physically fit. It's like no.
yeah.
What do you have against 39-year-olds?
No, I'm saying that if you play in UFC fights that they're not using steroids past the age of 35, that's like stupid. Like all of them, every single one. Like every single.
How are you gonna play baseball for 20 years and hit 700 home runs and not be on steroids?
It's like, why were they shocked? They're like, wait a second. No, my guy was totally not on steroids. It's like,
yeah, dude,
you're right.
like Aaron Judge just has done 10 years and he's having like elbow surgery and all these surgeries. Like, do you not think he's gonna take steroids?
He doesn't retire. If he doesn't retire, because it's like that's why MLB careers are ending in like 10 years these days, because they aren't taking steroids. But then that means they have to retire because there's no way they can get back to like form. That's why I don't think Shohei's gonna last.
Yeah, like Barry Bonds' last 10 years were better than his first 10 years.
But it's because it was all natural. Like he was just eating Wheaties every day. Like if you think otherwise, you're just stupid.
Yeah, like
Shohei's gonna last.
Yeah, as a pitcher, but not as a hitter.
No, as a hitter, not as a pitcher.
What? No, but that's literally not how it works in the MLB.
Dude, he hasn't even gone through puberty yet, dude. Like he's going to like play for 20 more years.
I mean, for all we know in Burrito, be it that, he might be the first female baseball star. Yes.
Thank goodness. Okay.
This is some evidence that I was somewhere last week.
Because
there's some campfire now standing next to it.
He's pretending like he went to Texas. We all know it's a big lie setting. We didn't go there.
We all know I just wanted to avoid doing two weeks of shows because I'm a big baby.
Yeah. You're just like sitting on your couch. You're like, let me find a photo of the fireplace.
Doing shows is gay, though.
He has some fake account called Franklin Gutierrez or whatever.
Driving on the road is gay.
Of course it is. I mean, yeah.
That's so tame. So the Kwasniewski in this video, because I actually want to watch it, he's going to say retarded bullshit because he's Kwasniewski. Yay! Okay, there's the video. Yay! Okay,
you're ready to say law, guys.
I don't think I could turn this into actual State content. It's so bad.
This is Selahcast, or just say law.
Responsibility of working with other wonderful content creators, my friends, my colleagues, my soldiers in arms in the battle for Catholic tradition.
Did you see how they edited the website, by the way, with like the shoulder goes into the next thumbnail?
It's so annoying.
No, that's like the dumbest thing ever. It's like, what happens when you have more than 4 creators? Like, is that gonna stay? Like, you just see Kennedy Hall's whole shoulder is like next to Nick Carpongo splitting in between Tim Flanders. You got decapitated or something.
But what does it say about Kwasniewski that these are his friends?
Dude, what does Kwasniewski ever say that's ever consistent?
I don't know.
Nothing.
What I really love about Pelican Plus is that for one subscription, a reader can access so much fantastic content, orthodox.
And if you just use a Discord server, it's free.
This reminds me when I was in the Austrian economics school Discord, and they were like, if you want to download like the 12 major treatises, here's all the links. I hope you have a fast connection because these books are long. Like, hey, you download a 1,200-page book. Wow, it's so much content.
Yeah, that's Pelican for you. Oh, we gave you free ebooks. Well, I could have done it myself. No. You got it from the Pelican. Like, there's lots of software that you can just, download to do this. Keep going. We're learning so much.
Yeah, we're learning that he is reposting all of his old content and pretending that it's worth reading. Okay.
But he's making you pay for it, so it must be good.
Yes.
Don't forget that if you put a price tag on it, it matters now.
Content instead of having to go here or there, everywhere, paying all these different separate subscriptions for one price. It's an entire platform, faithfully Catholic, no ads, no nonsense, no immorality, only.
Wait, there's no immorality? They literally had Nick's fly down in the
No way.
in the opening.
No, you mean,
Well,
I support that's based. I support that.
like I'd support it too if he was a man.
Dude, if he like pulled out his wiener in Pelican Plus, dude, that'd be based.
what?
I mean, I don't support that, but like it would be based. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd have to support that.
That's like Kevin McKinnon's.
I would cover for him if he did that. I'd say, hey, like that's not, it's not right to do that, but like, it's like how I defended Voice. Like, I would stand with Nick.
Yeah.
I stand with Nick.
Like, hey, none of us wanted to see that, but like, we all make mistakes. Like, I can't say I'm any better than that. I gotta support him.
It's like, hey, he sits in front of a desk. You can't see anything below it. He just stood up on it. I mean,
yeah, it's it's unfortunate that happened, but like, who am I to judge, right? Like,
yeah, amen. We're not here judging people. We're just here reporting the facts.
right.
Yep. We're not going to show it on screen, but we're going to tell you.
We will show it on screen.
We looked at it backstage, but we can't show that publicly because that's scandalous. Like,
no. When we see scandal, we're like, can I see more, please?
Oh man.
Solid, straight Catholic truth. I enjoy.
Wait, the straight Catholic truth? Not gay.
He's not straight.
False advertising, if I've ever.
Nah,
this nigga ain't straight.
Watching videos and listening to audio and listening to audiobooks, but fundamentally, I'm a writer and I love to write and I love to read, and the people who follow me tend to be those sorts of people. So Pelican Plus.
Selah, so if the people who love to read, why doesn't he just give them reading content?
Hey, Quasby, wait. I had an idea. I wonder how well we could make ChatGPT have Peter Kwasniewski read its copy pastas just to waste his time. You think he'd fall for it? Just have AI, go to that forum, start spamming it full of dumb messages.
I mean nothing for like 2 hours. It's just whatever Peter Kwasniewski said.
Regurgitated in a question. Like, do you read this?
No, that's a great idea though. Ken says a great idea. We should post a new picture of Nick Cavazos every day and do a stream on it.
Yeah.
Can't, no.
Great. I
wonder if it's our fault that Nick got that job.
No, he was being groomed for this for a while. He met with the Selahcast people half a year ago. That was when he really dumped on just like what a unaccomplished human being he was, where he said, I have a job teaching 7th and 8th grade history. Oh, you mean reading out of a book? Yeah. I have a job babysitting people and reading out of a book. Wow.
Wow. Hey, mate. Hey. Not everyone can do it, Sid. I don't even think Nick can.
Yeah.
They literally learn by themselves. If it's just tell them about battles and put on History March, there you go. Wow.
Exactly.
Of course, it's going to have lots of podcasts, lots of good video content, many kinds of media, but it will have
many kinds of media. It will have written and visual and audio. Okay, wow.
Many.
They will have everything they already have, but more so by adding
wait,
more
setting P on Selahcast, we're going to be the first channel to have smell.
Ooh, oh yeah. They will even do your tarot card reading. Like other Catholic websites don't do your tarot card reading.
We have Charles Colomb, a known homosexual.
Show me a picture of your hand so I can read your palm.
Oh, we're just so happy to have Colomb on our platform.
Guys, Colomb is like the next best thing. Like, I wanted to like become a general, but like the next best thing is having Charles Colomb on the same platform as me, Kennedy Hall.
Yeah, he might be gay, but you know, you gotta have your gay friend on your platform. Do not trust Charles Colomb at all. That's all I have to say. He's gay and he's a Nazi.
But what's worse is he's kind of like, have you ever noticed like some people are like old, like they look like they're from a different era and they're like, like they're not human beings?
Yeah.
That's what he always reminds me of. I literally don't know what his voice sounds like.
He has a fake accent. He puts on a fake accent like he does.
And he is gay. I just want that to be very clear. That like at some point it's gonna come out that he's gay. Like
on the on Selahcast, we judge you for your sexuality, not because we think it's bad, but because we're jealous.
That's right. That's right. I don't know.
But he's a sodomite and a Gnostic and everything bad. People are let's support him.
It's a sodomite too.
No, I'm saying he's gay, like literally a sodomite, like Michael Morris.
Yeah, but you don't have to be a sodomite and be gay.
Yeah, I guess he is happy sitting. Like,
I mean, you could be Rob from Avoiding Babylon. Yeah.
That's...
Which one is he?
He's not a sodomite. No. Brian, a case comment. Quas and Colomb are the reasons at least 1 billion females will not convert to Catholicism.
This is true.
Let's continue on with the video.
So true.
Straightforward writing, good, serious essay writing, articles, investigations, documentation for people who enjoy reading and who want to understand more deeply the issues.
Most of his viewers can't even read.
The people who can read, you are welcome to read.
We don't know, Kans. I'm just saying it's known that Colomb was a sodomite. That should be like publicly published.
So he's gonna go on about like the issues we have today, and then he's gonna go back because I watched like up to 2 more minutes. But he's gonna say something, and when he says this, I really don't understand what he's talking about. He's like the ancient lore of all the traditions that we have in our rich tradition, right? You mean what we currently have right now? Like it's not like there's this secret mass prayer that I've hidden away over here that I can say, but we don't say. Like, no, you just do what you can do. It's not like there's this Gnosticism, but the way Quas is going to talk about this does in fact sound like Gnosticism.
Well, they all are Gnostic.
Catholics are heirs to millennia of the liturgical tradition, beginning with the Israelites and running through the entire era of Christianity and Christendom. There is such a treasure we have, and we don't even know it. We
don't even know what our treasure is.
That's right.
You know what I'd like to say? We resisted Pope Simon Magnus to his face. That's right.
I sincerely don't understand why anybody ever says the Jews thing. So that's in the Eastern rites, not in the Latin rite, which he is in. So like,
I don't know.
hello,
Yeah.
hello,
No, I'm
Quas,
here.
Quas, what are you talking about? Like, can some?
Everything.
So can you tell me what Quas is talking about?
I support the Jews. That's all I know.
Okay. Death penalty for doing Jewish traditions. Okay.
That's right.
No.
I support the Jewish oppression of Novus Ordo Trads and SSPX. Like, I want some Jewish money. Yeah, I'll oppress them for some Jewish money.
Barely scratch the surface.
We've barely scratched the surface. Okay, I'm gonna replay that. Just the fullness of the faith after Trent, which is which is in a sense perfected. It's barely scratched the surface. Okay, whatever you want, Mr. Quaz.
Treasure we have, and we don't even know it. We barely scratch the surface of it. We can always dive more deeply into our bimillennial inheritance. And what I try to do,
Bisexual inherited.
Wait, first it was just millennial, now it's bi-millennial, now it's gonna be tri-millennial, right? Because if he wanted to go
Bisexual.
back to David, right, he has to go back like 700 years before Christ or something, right?
Yeah.
Abraham's 1,000 years, I think. Or is David 1,000 years? I think Abraham's 1,000 years.
He's by boomer, not by millennial.
I have no idea. But like, we could go back to bi-millennial years. That's condemned.
Trisexual.
Let's go back to the original words of institution, which aren't recorded in the Bible according to the actual commentators. Oh, yes. How is that different from Vatican II? How is this different from Vatican?
Hey, Peter Kosniewski is reading from a 3rd century source of St. Hippolytus. Okay?
The same one they read from. It's literally Vatican II. He's literally a pro-Vatican II modernist.
That's right, but he's trash.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a crash out. Why do you always give me the worst content to watch?
Hey, you gave this to yourself.
Yeah. You just wanted me to talk to you for 2 hours while you're driving because you're lonely.
Vatican II invented lay people grifting like this.
This
So
is
of
true.
course they love it.
Oh man, transplant.
I'm all out of my trans candy.
Hey, he's not a Gnostic, he's a Holocaustic, okay? It's different.
Sour bite
Yes.
crawlers. Sorry, this candy is so good.
Wait, do we support the Holocaust or are we against it? Like, how exact? Like, I don't know how to say that.
Either or.
Like, you know.
Oh man, Holocaustic religion.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the video. Only 2 minutes in.
Is I try to open up the treasure chest of Catholic tradition. I try to help Catholics enrich their spiritual lives, enrich their family lives with the discovery of so many gems, so many precious elements of faith
faggotry
and spirit.
Don't disrespect Indiana Jones' dad like this. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like so many different elements of faith. Like what? We use this ancient chant, right? Okay. Good job.
I like the music. You gotta admit, the music behind it does make it sound like he's making sense.
Yeah, but like, so you do the Dominican rite versus the rite in the missal. It's like it's not a big deal. Like remember in college, people used to be like, "I'm singing the Salve Regina, but in the Dominican way."
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, that's nerdy. If you're gonna be about it, okay, I have no problem. It's like I'm saying the Franciscan Rosary and not the Dominican Rosary.
Those are different. Those are different.
No, they are, and it's cool that you do it. But like, why are you getting out your soapbox and putting a spotlight on yourself? Just do it. Like,
I'm sad I don't have the soapbox character with me, Dave. Like, I'm just saying it's my opinion, said AP. Stop stepping on me.
Reality that are often neglected and for decades now have been sidelined or even ignored or denied. So my work is to bring the riches of Catholic tradition to every person who reads Pelican Plus.
My work is to bring 2,000 years of tradition to every person who reads Pelican Plus. It sounds like my work is carte blanche for whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like if Tommy's like, hey, my job is to talk about all sports balls events from the times of the Greeks to now. Like, okay, whatever. It's like pick a number out of a hat. That's the century we're going with. Like,
I'm our Selahcast in-house Notre Dame fan.
I'm so mad that the refs rigged it for the Chiefs. They're like down,
They probably did. I didn't see it, but I'm sure they did. Like,
magically, it went to overtime. It was amazing.
yeah, that's the only thing I care about in the NFL is that the Chiefs lose.
That's real. Sadly, they did not today. Somehow the Colts, 7-2, just couldn't pull off a win. But
yeah, somehow they didn't score for the last 30 minutes of the game. Or more.
Freaking Daniel Jones. Props to him. Not being
Hey, it's all right though. Hey, that's all right. Notre Dame's gonna win the national championship, so we're good.
What even is their record now?
They're 9-2.
Dang, they really are.
Yeah, they're in the playoff contention. There's almost no way they get kicked out. So.
How much cars are you going by? What are you driving on? He's like, I'm here on the Indiana 500 year. He's still doing it.
Catholic liturgical tradition is vast terrain. It's like a massive forest.
The Catholic liturgical tradition is a massive forest.
It's back, Oh man, I'm out on the sea. The Sea of Selah.
I keep on putting you down. You're at like.
What do you mean? What's I'm not loud. What are we talking about?
No, but
I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Does it actually change the sound effect? Because it doesn't change it in the studio.
Oh, you mean like the what?
I had you down like almost the whole way, and it still's deafening my ears. Okay, let's get back to the forest for the trees.
Every person who reads Pelican Plus. Catholic liturgical tradition is a vast terrain. It's like a massive forest on a mountain. It can be quite intimidating for people when they first come across it. They wonder, how do I enter into this? How do I orient myself? What's my compass?
I know what we can do. We can get to 14th century polyphony, which is complete nonsense, utter garbage, awful music, and no one should ever sing it ever. I know, but we could sing that.
Steady Pete. By the way, I just noticed that he just did what Nick Carbongo said. Oh, we could like orient ourselves. We could like turn ourselves. We could like maybe point in one direction ourselves.
like, oh, you know what we see as we look, like the compass, like bro. I don't know. We run as we jog, as we move at a fast pace, like. I'm sorry.
But if you're going to actually say that, it's kind of retarded because the modern Catholic tradition, which starts, late Renaissance, 1500s, a little bit before that, that's the whole tradition. Nobody goes.
Hey, don't forget when Pius X condemned a bunch of versions of chant that Peter Kwasniewski shills.
Yeah, they condemned all sorts of stuff because those freaking Frenchies used to do this thing where they were like, what if we put a triplet into every single note of chant? So you guys sing the chant really slowly, take 10 seconds per note, and I'm going to go over every single note. They did that. We literally
I've been in a diocesan land mass that took like 2.5 hours because they just went, let's just like overdo the chant today, and it's like not even like a feast day. It's like the 10th Sunday after Pentecost. It's like, great, yes. The priest was like trying to stop them, like he's just sitting there the entire time for like 10 minutes. It's like, are we done yet?
Oh no. The Evo Parrot Mass that the Kwasniewski's friends on the Pelican Plus were mad at is like a 6 or 7 minute mass. There's Credo or there's Glorias that are 11 minutes long.
Yeah.
I remember this in college because then our professor was like, yeah, and they used to make every single different part of the Gloria into a different movement, and then the popes had to come and condemn it because, it was a 20-minute music opera.
It's just too much. Like, I don't want to go to that mass. Like,
but there were actual Catholic masses that were found that completely acceptable at one point. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's like violence or condemned. You're not supposed to have violence in mass. The Kwasniewski's like, I love St. John Cantius.
You can play music with a string or a reed. That's until I listen to Dini. It says you may not play it with a hammer.
That's why we need to bring xylophones into mass.
No.
So that means you can play the guitar at mass by that very logic, It's just a harp.
You can play guitar, but you have to play it with a bow.
Oh. So just make it like a bass.
Yeah, you're a Dave 405 playing.
So you're saying we can play a fiddle at mass?
No.
It fits the definition, said EP. What's the contradiction?
What's even worse is when you have electric organs, so then why can't you have synthesizers? Like a mini Moog.
They have those in like the Ciro Malabar
that was me with the electric organ.
Like they have electric pianos at like Indian Catholic masses or whatever, the Corbana or whatever.
Yep.
It's kind of bad. It's like very Novasora. It's terrible.
Yay!
Take all the instruments away. That's what I say.
Oh no! Please no. Rock and roll mass is bad enough.
No more organ. No more organ. Ban the organ.
That almost got banned too, but it's unfortunately it's Jewish roots, so then they didn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's religious orders that don't allow them to use organs.
I like this face the Quaz has, by the way.
Like the rule of St. Bridget says they're not allowed to have an organ in their church.
But what they used to actually do with the organ was used to do the organum thing that the Easterners do, where you got the hummers. You go hum. The guy goes yow 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 yow. Right? That's all you used to use the organ for. It was just to find home. It would place nose. So it's like
no, now it's like retarded. Like I was at a society mass that like contradicted what St. Pius X said, and I was just like, how is this possible?
Oh, when
like
they
this
go,
is condemned as encyclical on music. Like, like you're not like you go to the SSPX and like, you know what? We don't even care what St. Pius X because like the whole Schola is like their own little clique. Like that's why we have to get rid of Scholas. We have to like line them up, execute them, and be like, no more Scholas.
They'll
we
do
need to
a
give
Baroque.
Schola people
star that says skull on.
No. They will. You will see it. I think even Burke has it where they have Baroque masses with the
By the
timpanis
way,
and the
I
horns.
just want to
All
show
of that's condemned. What?
visibility of the road right now. So great, you know? I only see like 10 feet in front of me, and you can barely see the bridge it just drove over. We're having a John Farrell stream today.
Yes. This is definitely Selahcast.
I am going to speed the low tire pressure's just been there, you know? That's right. You can't see, it's perfectly safe.
Yeah, John Farrell stream. Nobody can have sex. Nobody.
Officer, I was streaming. That's right. That's what John Farrell and me both say. It's like,
I don't have to follow anything the Pope says ever for 2,000 years.
Officer, do you believe in natural family planning?
Is it
you wanna-
unitive or is it a secondary purpose?
Dude, you're like with the horse and mule. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, John Farrell gets out of a speeding ticket, somehow confusing the cop why he's even there. He's like, oh, well, you see, like, oh, my. It's like the gliders and the planes, you know?
No, he should resist the ticket. He should recognize and resist the ticket and just.
See, that's what I do. I have R&R beliefs about tickets, you know?
Yeah.
I just want a warning. Come on.
Oh,
Yes, cop, I see the ticket, but I don't acknowledge it.
Can you recognize and resist a prison sentence? Like you're in the prison, you're like, no, I'm not actually in the prison. Like,
Oh, hit that back.
You're in my prison, actually.
yeah, I own the prison actually. Like, I'm the shot caller. You have to listen to me when I'm the shot caller, but I don't have to follow anything the actual shot caller says.
Yeah. I am the warden. I am the law.
Yeah.
I am the law. Oh, what's that
Dude,
from?
I don't know. R&R
Dredd or
is such a
whatever?
mental disease. Oh my gosh.
Hey man, they're just Judge Dredd, okay? It's
Oh.
okay.
I don't know.
I am the law.
I don't know.
Judge Dredd.
I
am the law.
I am the law.
I think the R&R thing though debunks
Judge Hall.
the TLM Ryan numbers because it's like the SSPX, is so like Jewed out that it's like you're not gonna win.
And then like 50% of kids in SSPX families leave, so it's like
what? No way, that's crazy.
No, that's true. It's probably the same, honestly, for set Ace. It's just we aren't winning. We're losing to apostasy. So
well, the numbers have got to be bad for set Ace too, because it's like you look at why are we not more advanced, than we are, it's like
people fall for the modern world, whether they're a set A, a Nova Sword, or it's like
we need more big studies taking steroids and doing content.
Yeah, it's sort of like these nerds that like accuse you of sins on the internet. Like we need people doing steroids and like lifting heavy ass weights. That's what we need instead of a contest.
It's like if you're drinking White Monsters, like that's a mortal sin.
Dude, I already raped you on the White Monster. It's a question.
No, I still don't like him. I think it's a cult. It's like its own little.
It is.
It's a religion.
Pink Monster
like it though.
Pink Monster is so much better.
What?
The first time I had a White Monster, that cleared me out, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, but the first time you have anything, I had a C4 and my whole body back was twitching.
That's hilarious. See, Bruto, I'm just so used to C4s, it does nothing for them. Like, man, I gotta drink a second.
Yeah.
I drink C8.
Well, I just pulled up to the Mormon's house, so I'll catch you guys later.
We're all driving somewhere except setting feet for some reason.
Wait, so I'm doing the stream alone, watching Sam Sulek work out.
Yeah, sure, but I'm gonna stay on. I'm on the line. I can't see anything,
you know.
It's fine. We'll go back to the quaz now.
Wonder, how do I enter into this? How do I orient myself? What's my compass? What's my map? And what I try to do in my work is I try to break things down into little bite-sized pieces. You know, here is some insight about the Holy Mass that you never knew before. Here is the meaning of this particular gesture or symbol that you encounter in the
That doesn't tell me. Sorry, okay. Let me re-explain what he just said. What is my map to understand this thing? Well, here's something over here that looks cool.
I guess he's making landmarks, but there's already saints who wrote like entire books about the Mass that you can just read. That's like way simpler and will explain it to you really simple instead of, you know, Dr. Peter Kwasniewski like giving you 100 things you're never going to remember.
Yeah, you're not going to remember it, but it's just, you can get like picture books. I've even seen them on the Twitter. Where it's like
yeah.
the garden of the prayers at the steps of the altar is the Garden of Gethsemane. You're like, oh,
yeah, I mean that all comes from St. Vincent Bearer. He has like the whole sermon about the Latin Mass that you can just read during Mass, and it's like, oh, now I have something to meditate on. Always like I read, you know, the explanation of the liturgy that, you know, St. John Cantius used to have a bunch of PDFs for free, and then they were like, no, we can't do this anymore. We have to start selling them. So it's like kind of annoying, but they had a whole, I think it was Dom Prosper wrote one of them, or Dom Prosper, whatever his name is. You know, liturgical. The liturgical year.
Hmm. But these people reek of something that Scott Hahn reeks of, which makes them unlistenable as soon as you hear it. And that is, you talk about so much stuff, so much excess content that you lose yourself in the music the moment. You better never let it go, because there's like actually no central truth that they can talk about. Like they can't boil it down to one thing.
Say, Pete, play some pirate music so we can pretend we're at sea when I open
my window. Okay. Miss Happy Catholic, get off my thing, pirate music. No, Miss Happy Catholic hasn't posted in a few months.
Yeah. Great, we've won. What's the name of that one guy who made like the Celtic pirate music that's like really generic?
I don't know. So none of this sounds very piratey.
Just look up I forget.
Why are we doing that? We're doing a Selahcast now where we look things up on the fly. Like, I have no idea what we're doing. Let's go back to the Pelican.
liturgy. Here's how
you. I haven't watched it. Bill has.
Who hasn't watched what?
We have to watch it. We haven't watched the Nick video. I haven't. You haven't.
Why don't we just do that in 2 hours from now when you're not driving?
That's a good idea, but why wouldn't you want to watch it while we're driving? I mean, come on.
We have to watch this video.
Okay, yeah, we can finish that video.
Symbol that you encounter.
I thought you were pausing.
Here's how you pray the office of prime in the morning. This little sweet little office of prime that is the office of fighters and workers. It's the office.
You mean the third hour of the office? Who does the third hour of the office? You say at 9 o'clock?
I do it at like when I say the little office. I mean, I've said Batten Plots at prime, but I haven't said the little hours. So I still need
like
to do
you just pray lauds. That's the one you pray. No?
No, I know, it's really easy. Yeah, Madden Plots, and then you say prime, and then like if I have to go to work, I tend to say all of like the morning ones, and then I say the other half when I get home.
That's too much prayers. Only like one prayer a day.
But it takes an hour just to say the little office. It's not that big of a thing.
Oh, an hour? I've got like
what? Do you chant
Kwasniewski to watch. I have 7 minutes of Peter Kwasniewski to watch. I can't afford an hour.
I thought you were being serious. I thought you were being serious for a second. I was like, no, it's not that long. So what are you talking about, Teddy?
I already prayed for over an hour today.
Yeah, fair enough. That's why you had to pray 2 hours. No, but like, that's why I don't consider Selahcast Catholic commentary. Like, we make it about theology. We start playing into the grounds of damning our souls if we don't pray enough. Like, not a good idea.
Only because you do too many streams. You did 1 stream a week, it would be fine. You'd have more time to pray.
I know. Yeah. I was getting really mad about that one issue on deleted my Twitter over it. It was like, I want to make a Selahcast. And I said, oh yeah, I promise to go not to.
Oh, we're back to the show. Okay.
Office that we begin the day with. And so, if you take it piece by piece, then slowly you can become conversant with and comfortable with all of these elements of tradition and then enrich your own life with them.
That's just the prayer life of the church. That's not tradition. That's not what we mean by tradition. That's literally just the prayer life of the church. That's how
Peter Kwasniewski actually believes it is. That's how he copes about not getting into the SETI debates, because tradition doesn't have to do with teaching. It's just like how we pray things. And it's like, yeah, you're right, but that's tradition within the lens of, liturgy and prayer. At the end of the day, you have to have the faith to say the prayers to be any merit. I don't know. It's just stupid. It's just so dumb. It's like people overcomplicate mental prayer. They're like, have you read the Dominican school and the Jesuit school and the Servite school and the Passionist school? It's like, none of them are schools. They're all the same thing.
But it's just when you're now discussing the traditions instead of the prayers of the church, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because if you said you were saying the Dominican office or the Nobertine office, the Premonstrane office, which by Augustinian, or a Jesuit office, or the Office of the Hours, or the Little Mary office, then I would understand what you're talking about. But if it's just randomly says the official name for one of the hours of the office, and now you'll understand a bit of the tradition.
No.
The basic content, it makes no sense.
If you say the little office of the Dominicans, you say the same psalms every day, and then it's like a meditation on the rosary mysteries. But if you say the Passionist little office that nobody has a copy of for some reason, it's you go through the Passion of Christ through the whole day. It's just saying prime, I'm very against lay people taking up the free hearing if they don't already have a solid devotional life. Yeah. I think it's anti-tradition. The saints haven't ever praised that. It's if you can do it, that's great. Saint Teresa's, dad did that, but it's I don't know. It's weird. By the way, that felt really weird using that word, said
The word weird? Yeah.
Dad on top of a saint. You should have said father. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah. I usually call all my saints dads.
Really? What? Yeah. I don't know. I don't use mom for Our Lady. I just think it's Our Lady is better than my mom. Gotta use a different title.
No, we just call them all dads.
That's right. Yeah, that's what, I'm reading the dadistics, the church dads, That's another rant I haven't made on. People read the scholastics like they would never read the patristics. You know how the patristics work, right? They're canonized saints. Do we read random catechumen in the first millennium of the church and his commentary on scripture? Or do we read a canonized saint? But then when we get to the scholastic period, everyone now is like, oh, well, I want to read this super esoteric commentary by some random Thomist. It's we don't read random people from the church fathers period for our
Yeah. Almost no one reads the lives
commentary.
of the
we read the canonized ones. I don't get how. No.
my point is like you should read what the church is canonized, not what the church is like just happened to be in the church. And I don't understand how that goes over scholastics' head just to cope about things. I don't want to have to read this commentary. It's like, come on. What the heck?
No, you're 100% right, because there are early church sources that are not by saints and they're not held as in regards. And they are sources for church.
Yeah, the desert dads. That just sounds wrong.
I know, it sounds wrong. I was being sarcastic. Come on, I was being sarcastic.
We're pro daddy team, you know? That's what that means. The church dads and the, you know, I don't know. This feels weird.
Do you know what also feels weird? Chest supported rows.
What? What?
Chest supported rows feel weird. It's like you can do like 1/3 of the weight you normally can in a row.
Yeah.
Because like all of a sudden you got your core taken out of the exercise and it's like, oh, I'm weak.
Oh, chest supported rows. I thought you
like
said chest supported ROSE. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what? And then I thought you said chest supported ROSE, and I was like, what? That doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, because you're not watching the show, you're just listening to it. I'm literally watching Sam Sulek whenever I'm not playing the class. We're watching Sam Sulek.
Hey, Sasquatch coverage. Some music. Yes.
What? Oh, this guy.
Hey, by the way, vision has increased on the road. Let's see.
Okay. Let's go into the road camera.
Road cameras. Highly illegal at a peace stream.
Ooh. Don't show anyone's license plate. Ooh.
I'm in Missouri.
Decades ago, Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger said, "The crisis in the church is to a large extent the crisis of the liturgy." He is.
You know, it'd be really funny if we started calling up singers. Be like, oh, another defense of Benedict. That's another zinger.
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh.
That's a zinger. That's zinger. I like the fact that he had to say it all German. He's like, Ratzinger.
Ratzinger. We're French now. Like, why don't they just be Bene Vacantis if they're going to like the guy we need to listen to was one of the architects of the destruction of the whole thing. This is so dumb.
I don't get it, man. Oh, who cares about the Pope?
We only believe in the tradition, which only applies to prayer, not theology.
Apparently.
He's right. He was right. He remains right. In order for the Catholic Church to emerge from its bondage.
No. He's right. The Catholic Church is in bondage, okay?
In order for the Catholic Church to emerge from its bondage to modernity.
Did you know the Catholic Church is in bondage?
And then John Farrell's over here like Lila Rose, spiritual dominatrix. It's like these Don Sedes use really weird language. I'm sorry. I did that. I need to stop. We got a little close to venial sins.
Don't worry, watching the Cutzilla will cure you of all your venial sins.
That's right.
How many theological heresies did we get in one video thus far?
Antiquarianism.
Antiquarianism.
Gallicanism.
Yeah.
Old Catholic, church. Which is Gallicanism, but like, let's be more, general about it.
Yeah.
What else? There's like a previous thing to Gallicanism too. I forget what it's called.
I do like the Gallican rite, though. I wish we could have a Gallican ordinariate one day.
What?
At least it'd be a real tradition, instead of celebrating, saints' deaths by praising the church that, killed them. I don't know.
This is unwise course in which many leaders
Let's get back to the video.
to modernity. This unwise course in which many leaders of the church decided to accommodate themselves to liberal Western modernity instead of valiantly proclaiming the gospel in the face of it.
Wait, isn't a layman telling the church is wrong literally what modernity is in this particular case? So liberalism, the era of liberalism, is the denial of submission to the authority of the church, which I have no problem with.
Yeah, which at the end of the day, it's like as a layman, at that point, the only thing you can say is it's not the church. It's the only way you can escape it, like as a layperson, that's it. And it's not the church.
Detracting them to warn others of them and to rebuke them isn't sinful.
Seti P, where are my applause?
Oh, sorry. I'll find the media asset.
Can we just pray for this guy for real? Can we just pray for this guy?
Thank you. I feel honored.
Where's the thing? Wait, you don't have an applause. Maybe I crashed out and deleted everything.
You probably did. Who cares?
Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, go back to
man.
There we go.
Ratzinger is right, and we need to go back.
Another heresy, Benevacantism, which is the unnecessary adulation of anything related to Ratzinger without context.
Now that's a zinger!
Back into the riches of our tradition, which were largely discarded after the Second Vatican Council. These are our weapons. These are our...
Right. So this is the thing I can never understand. Second Vatican Council happens and it discards the traditions, right?
Yeah.
Then he's like, we got to use these traditions to weaponize ourselves against modernism and modernity, right? Besides the fact that modernity starts in the mid 1800s. That's actually when modernity starts. Okay.
No, that's why the liturgical year was written anyway. It was a response to the liturgical modernism of the 19th century. Crazy. I don't get it, man. Like Kwasniewski is like the weirdest guy because on one hand he wants to pretend like everything went wrong right at the 1960s. On the other hand, he wants to pretend everything's been going wrong the entire time. And he says it all with a straight face with nice, liturgical music behind him.
Yeah.
Pick a side. Like, the Holy Ghost doesn't lead us into this. Like, if you believe in the Sensus Fidei, which would apply to the liturgy and everything else, you have to hold that, the Holy Ghost has been protecting the way the liturgy is. And then you're like, no, it doesn't actually. It's just us. Like, Peter Kwasniewski is a naturalist.
Yeah.
He's like, I like pretty things, and I wish the church would go back to pretty things. It's like...
Yes. Look at that V-taper.
I don't get it, man. I like pretty things, and I wish they were more pretty. That's Quas, We need more pretty things in the church. That reminds me, did you see that one image that Martin Navarro put out of the Institute guy wearing lipstick in the procession?
No.
Oh, man, that was funny. But yeah, one of the Institute of Christ the King, LARP Society was wearing lipstick in a procession with Cardinal Burke. Oh man, Cardinal Burke though, what a I don't know. I don't have nice things to say.
Well, if you don't have nice things to say,
maybe don't say them at all. What's the kindergarten chant? If you don't have nice things to say, don't say them at all. And then it's clean up, everybody do your share.
What?
What else do you learn? You know,
CDP, I learned this great thing from work. Listen to understand, don't listen to respond.
Hey, look at the retarded. The church is persecution is from within. It's from birth. Tell you, everything Abati says is so retarded. The fact that anybody thinks that he's even a human being is like stunning to me.
No, Burke is a loser. Like, Burke's the guy who like actually lied to us, you know, when he said, we're gonna write a dubia and it's coming out eventually. It's like, oh, it still hasn't come out, has it? And then he's like actively working with the FBI after that whole memo came out. I mean, who knows? Trust the plan, Burke Trans. Trust the plan.
Trust the plan.
Yeah, I hate Michael J.
I honestly was really happy to take time off, even though whenever I do, I get anxiety from not doing a show. I'm so sick of these people. I do wish that I could just get off of Twitter and someone else would do my show for me and make it better, and then I wouldn't have to do it ever again.
Don't worry, I won't do that for you.
Thank you. Let's get back to the show. We only have how many minutes? 3 minutes left.
These are our weapons. These are our stronghold, our anchor. This is what is going to carry us through the difficult times ahead.
So praying the rosary in Latin and not going to church because there's no TLM is going to carry us ahead?
No, that's why I believe in Rosary Rite Catholicism. I'm trademarking that. That's my faith, you know. If you don't pray the rosary, or if you support anybody who says you shouldn't pray the rosary, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but a lot of people have learned to say those words, and they're like completely satanic bastards.
No, I know. I'm saying basically at the end of the day, you can't judge a lay person on whether or not they pray the rosary as whether or not they're going to, like, you know, one day hopefully return. I don't know. I think the 15 promises, I hope the Novus Ordo Church condemns them just so he can just be like, yeah, it's kind of over for those people. I'm kind of waiting. They already blasted.
Engineering.
Oh yeah, my name is John. Yeah.
My username on Twitter is the Catholic Engineer, and I talk about all things Catholicism and engineering.
Has she ever talked about engineering?
Where's the pants in that relationship, CDP?
The guy who has the big N for no on him.
Oh. I hate Good Tweet, man. He's such a fag.
Hey, we're non-judgmental on the Selahcast on Sede Picante show because we don't want to ruin Sede Picante's channel.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to delete this stream. Please delete this stream. Please.
No, it's already unlisted.
Thank you.
As soon as we're gone, it'll be inside one of the other playlists, but no one will see it.
Let's say you're a Catholic discovering tradition for the first time, or even let's say that you've been going to the traditional Latin Mass for years, but you want to go deeper. You want to learn more. For example,
read the saints. I'm sorry. Like, they're online. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, they're free.
So, the Father McKenna Mass for his homily, all he did was he explained the sacrament of extreme unction, and I was like kind of bored. But I was like, it's kind of funny. I was like, traditional priests either tell you like a class lecture, or they're like, oh, there's a saint I really like, and he was a really good person. Oh,
I like the saint ones. It is. Yeah, it reminds me of someone who's trying to cope about long sermons, you know, to like, I'm just like, well, St. John Bosco said your sermons should be like short and sweet and be like a parable. That's it.
But Candlestick says that he wants to give Kwas all of his money.
Me too. Me too.
If only like we could pay him per dollar to not say words. Like for every 5 words, he has to like, and we give him $1, he can't say those 5 words.
That's a good idea, actually. We need to start that. The Vow of Silence charity event. You know, I'd get $1 million or something. It'd be like, Kwasniewski actually has to start listening to us as well because it went into the negative with how much he can speak in his life.
Made tater tot casserole tonight for dinner. Why would anybody ever post that?
Tater tot casserole is pretty good. Who said that? Who said that?
Someone, Jason Catholic on Twitter.
Oh, that
Why would you eat that? We get sausage and tater tot casserole. Like, what the heck? Get some. What?
You think I'll successfully convince people that Selahcast is gone forever if I delete the channel?
No,
I just want everyone to know I will start a new channel if we delete this one.
Don't delete it. Just pretend nothing else on there exists. Just keep.
That's a good idea. I'll just private all the videos.
No, don't even private them. Just put them into a playlist for season 1, and then go season 2.
Yeah.
And then on season 2, you just get, hey, this is episode 1, and you don't ever announce it. It's season 2. Baking ham for dinner? You don't bake ham. You bake cakes. What's wrong with this person? I'm such a jerk. Anyway, let's get back to the cause. Yes. We're here to watch the cause.
The divine office or the breviary, and you're asking yourself, what is this? How can I make it part of my prayer life? Pelican Plus is a platform that is going to help Catholics at whatever place they're at, whatever they're already doing or not doing or interested in doing or curious about. It's going to help them to understand, how do I pray law?
Is Dr. Peter Kwasniewski married?
Yes.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, so there is hope for Nick Carbonos because he literally does the same stuff. Like this whole the thing you see is
Okay, I want to replay this part again because I don't understand what I'm listening to. We're going to help Catholics find things that they don't know that it's there, get interested in things they don't know what it is, and then help people who are already interested. It's like, I don't understand. What does this mean?
Learn more. Let's say you're a Catholic discovering tradition for the first time, or even let's say that you've been going to the traditional Latin Mass for years, but you...
So you're either a newbie and doesn't understand how to read Latin or what the office is or what the cults of the saints are, because you don't know anything. Okay.
You want to go deeper. You want to learn more. For example, you've heard about the divine office or the breviary, and you're asking yourself...
No, you wouldn't have heard of this. When I went to college, I met a student who became a Novus Ordo priest named Jack, and he said he'd never heard of anyone in his life having exclusive devotion to Our Lady.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I grew up that way. I can't ever remember someone praying directly to God like they do at Franciscan.
I know, that's bizarre to me mostly because my parents would sit me in front of Mother Angelica to pray the rosary.
What?
Like for me, that was that's legit the only reason why I pray the rosaries because of Mother Angelica's rosary recordings. I used to say the 15 decades as like a little kid.
No. There's a chat from Schmuckcast which says, I won't do things I don't know exist.
Oh, Phil's here? Don't worry, Phil. This ain't Selahcast. It's something else for sure.
This is the pre-Selahcast show. The Selahcast show is after.
That's right. We don't have Selahcast. That's right. No Selahcast. No. But seriously, Mother Angelica is the only reason I was able to pray the rosary every day as like a little kid. So to me, it was intuitive that you pray to Our Lady for everything. So that's the only thing I pray to. But yeah, I didn't at all think about it like you were, I guess. So I'm just it's weird people don't pray to Mary. I thought that's all prayers were. We know the Hail Mary since I was 5. My parents didn't get it, but they just were the rosary is a Catholic thing, so we'll sit you in front of the TV and pray it. I don't know.
Uh,
I was the lucky kid. I was like, yay! It's time to pray the 15-decade rosary again because we're homeschooling the other kids and we don't want you to bother us.
I tell you, the Mother Angelica was the most like cringe-inducing thing in my entire life.
Yeah, but I was 5.
Every time, man. Oh.
But it's different because I only prayed the rosary. I never listened to her other stuff because they legit would just sit me in front of it.
No, but I couldn't even stand the rosary. It was too high pitched. It was like.
When you're 5, who cares? That's the point. When you're 5, who cares?
I wouldn't allow my 5-year-olds to be polluted like that. They're the manly prayers.
When you want Mike Pence, you lay on EWTN. Oh, pray the rosary. I don't know. I think getting your kids to say that full rosary. The more I pray it, I do see results. This is true. I have a devotion to Saint Rosary. That's like probably a legit saint, Phil. Don't say that. Like, there's probably a saint named Saint Rosary. Like that's legit. Like Rosario is a name. I don't know.
Let's get back to the quas. I want to listen to this whole part.
Catholic discovering tradition for the first time, or even let's say that you've been going to the traditional Latin Mass for years, but you want to go deeper, you want to learn more. For example, you've heard about the Divine Office or the Breviary, and you're asking yourself, what is this? How can I make it part of my prayer life? Pelican Press is a platform that is going to help Catholics at whatever place they're at, whatever they're already doing or not doing. I'm Dr. Peter Krojniewski.
No, rewinded it.
Stop shilling the office. I hate it. Just say the little office, like all Catholics did for centuries. Like you want to say the normal, like that's not even a devotion going back to Trent. Like the laity would say the little office with the priest because it was a cleric requirement to say the little office as well as the breviary. Both. It was both. All the way to Trent. Like they said the little office and the breviary. So the laity's office at most is the little office. I hate it when laity do this because it's contrary to tradition. Like there's no tradition of the lay people saying the office, except like at Vespers and the services the priest chant. But there's not laity who want the breviary. It's just stupid.
Yeah, you pray lauds and Vespers. That's it.
Yeah, that's the tradition of the laity. And then you say the little office if you're a third order person or want to be. Like it's if you can say the breviary, that's awesome, but it should be the very last step of a devotional life. It should not at all be supported to tell people to skip the rosary to say like Saint Louis de Montfort literally said that the rosary's better than the office. And that should be like the final word on it. And the church fathers have said meditating on the Passion is better than the whole office, all 150 Psalms. So, but in my opinion, it doesn't matter, because Dr. Peter Kwasniewski needs to tell the experts.
I need to listen to Dr. Peter Kwasniewski, not Dr. Kiyoshi.
Or not doing, or interested in doing, or curious about. It's going to help them to understand, how do I pray lauds, morning prayer, or vespers, prime, or compline, evening prayer, night prayer? How do I pray the rosary in different ways? For example, in Latin, if I want to pray the prayers.
Praying the rosary in different languages is in different ways.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. People overcomplicate all this stuff, and then we have to listen to Dr. Peter Kwasniewski act like it's complicated. It's not. Like, if you say the little office in English, it's literally in the traditional like rubrics. It says you fulfill it as a lay person or as a third order person. Like the only time you're required to say it in Latin is in a third order meeting. This is so stupid. Like, let's overcomplicate the most simple things possible. Like, let's just add a bunch of word salads on top of what saints made very simple.
When I was at college, we said rosary with the TR, I don't know, one of the Franciscan nuns groups, and they said the mass in like 8 different languages for some reason. Like, it was retarded.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm going to learn how to say the Hail Mary in Zimbabwean. You're like, we're in Ohio, right?
Yeah, we're praying the rosary. We're not praying the Zimbabwe. Like, I don't know.
I used to be able to pray it in German, Spanish, Latin, and English.
I don't get it. But I get that. It's great that that like helps pray the rosary, but Dr. Peter Kwasniewski is just overcomplicating all of it. Like,
no, I think Dr. Kwasniewski is on a good thing. That's what Candlestick says.
Yeah,
because Detective Kiyoshi and Dr. Quas is the same initials.
I know, DK is on fire. Dr. Kwasniewski. I didn't think about that.
Prime or Compline, evening prayer, night prayer. How do I pray the rosary in different ways? For example, in Latin, if I want to pray the prayers in Latin. What about all these special chaplets that grew up in the Middle Ages? The chaplet of the Holy Face. These are very powerful devotions.
That's not Middle Ages. That's 19th century. What is he? He doesn't even know his own devotions. Like, come on, man. The Holy Face appeared in the 1830s, like to Sister Mary of St. Peter in the Golden Arrow book, like the most holy, most sacred, most adorable, most incomprehensible, unutterable name of God. We always praise, bless, love, adore, glorified in heaven, on earth, and under the earth. By all the creatures of God, in the most sacred heart of our Lord Jesus Christ, the most holy sacrament, the altar. Amen. Like, that prayer originates in the 19th century. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, come on, man. It's like, let me.
No. Okay. Detective Kiyoshi, shut up. Johannes Sebastian Bach wrote Catholic masses in the 9th century in the height of the the Middle Ages. Okay.
Right, I didn't know that. Yeah, back when Saint Hippolytus was hanging out.
No.
Saint Hippolytus actually wrote everything. No.
The rosary. No, Phil, stop.
Phil, you can't be saying these things. Come on.
My parents used to tell this story about the Bible salesman who stuttered.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny, Phil. I didn't realize that's what you said. The rosary with the list. I'm not gonna say it, but that is funny.
That is funny. So there was the let me read you a passage from the Bible, but the guy is a stutterer, you know?
Wait, said it be. Would you like to listen to the rosary from an angry person? From a stutterer? From someone with Tourette's? There's give you so many ways to say it. Like, what? I'm sorry. Like, come on, man. At least say scriptural rosary. No, a liturgical. Like, they had the whole liturgical rosary book that, like, St. Benedict Center put out that's pretty good, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've never liked the scriptural rosaries. Like,
I always found it too complicated. I was just like, I want to get the rosary done.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll put a CMRI rosary recording on and just put it at 1.25 speed and get it done. Like, rather than like sit there and read stuff, because then my mind starts to wander and I start, this passage is just like.
I mean, the whole point of like the books about people with like scruples or people like ZAP, I guess, is you're supposed to get your prayers done at the end of the day. Just don't procrastinate them.
Yeah. No, I procrastinate horribly. You got them all done already.
That's my big issue. Yeah. When I get back, I have to finish the.
I need to finish this up. We have Vespers in 25 minutes.
In our tradition, we have so many rich devotions to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, to the Holy Name of Jesus, to the Immaculate Heart of Mary, to so many different saints. And of course, we can't do all of them, and we're not supposed to do all of them. But Pelican Plus is a place where you can explore and discover and learn what is going to be most fruitful for your spiritual life.
Or just read free books online.
What? Wait, no. So if I go to this website, it's going to be beneficial to my spiritual life, not the fact that when I was brought up with all this stuff.
No, you need to pay them money though for it to be beneficial.
Oh, okay.
That's what I find evil is like there's little websites like traditionalcatholic.org, I think is the name of the web, or is it catholictradition.org? The one with like the massive
the like American Eats Fatima person put up that like has like a whole catalog and index of like all the Catholic stuff about words, and like has a bunch of books on it that you can just browse for hours. I think it's CatholicTradition.org or maybe CatholicTradition.com. I don't know. All I know is that's a way better use of your time than Pelican Plus. Like,
wait, what's the funny thing that Michael Mack could say? Because here's a picture with a little "I'm sorry."
The best thing you can do for your wife is shut up. It's my favorite Matt quote. Just shut up. That's my favorite Michael J. Matt out of context. Just shut up. Remember how he said that stuff like 2 years ago at the no, it was actually only a conference before this conference where he's like, we do need to shut up. Remember that whole like, we are the Vendée and they want you to shut up about what's going on in Rome. And this year he's like, actually, we have to shut up, guys. The right thing to do is just to shut up, you know?
Wait, did you think we would go silently?
No, it's, do you think we'd go loudly?
We're like, yes, we did. Can you please keep it down, please? We're trying to sleep over here.
Hey, man, I just came here for the hotel accommodations. Can you be a little bit more quiet? I'm just here for the free breakfast. Can you, like, be a little bit more quiet? That's what Rob says. I'm just here for the free breakfast.
Hey, don't make fun of Rob, or you go to hell for doing that.
That's right. You are a vile piece of rubbish. You get no lovely kisses. All you do is quick attacks, and all you are is just a Pokeball. You get no lovely kisses, said AP. No lovely kisses. You're just a gibble and a gabite, unevolved. I like that Taylor Marshall liked David Ross's tweet. It's like a historic moment, said AP.
Everyone likes David Ross for some reason.
Well, except Rob and Anthony now. Yeah, they're on his bad side. He's in schism with the Avoiding Babylon church. He burned his resistance. I recognize Avoiding Babylon, but I resist.
Yeah, we still call them what I want to call them, like adult blasphemers.
That is what they are, though.
Yeah, it is unfortunately what they became. And even David Ross thinks so, which is funny.
Don't forget they're necromancers as well.
They are?
Well, the whole concept of necromancy is calling upon dead people to justify, like, stuff. So it's like if you bring up your dead kids to justify your holiness, like, what are you doing other than necromancy? You're not supposed to swear on the dead. Like, that's a sin. And these people are like, how dare you say that? My kid is dead, and I go to the SSDX. Like, no, your kid is dead because you wouldn't be able to raise them in the faith. So it's better they died before you damned their soul, or they apostatized. That's what happened, to all these people's kids. Because I don't see how any of these kids would have remained Catholic with social media influencer parents like this. And because this video is unlisted, I think I could say this. Because it's 100% true. Like, it is better that all these people's kids died than being raised by these absolute buffoons that would have led them scandalized. Because they're retards. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't think Kennedy Hall gets a pass on that just because he's not Jeremiah Bannister. Like, God chooses when you die for a reason. So, I don't know.
God doesn't. No. Stop, a candlestick. Stop glazing, Detective Kiyoshi.
Dr. Peter Kwasniewski. Dr. Peter Kwasniewski's right. What I said wasn't true. The new show, Ask a Pelican. That's true. But yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Some people just don't want to accept their kids dying was better for their soul. I don't know. Sorry, but, I don't know. It's in the Bible, too. But some people would be better off not being born than, them damning themselves. Isn't that like the whole mystery and the agony of the garden is Christ has to suffer the most because the people who, despite all of the things he does for them, they still go ahead and go to hell. Like that's the worst sorrow. That's the worst agony as well as Our Lady's sorrow. It's the people who don't respond. I don't know. It's like the worst one. But they're like, oh, my kid died. Let me tell you why sedevacantists are uncharitable because of my dead kid. It's like, what? And then they go ahead and canonize their kid, which is also condemned by the whole tradition of the church. You know? Because Catholic society canonizes kids. Disrespect your
Phil. We're gonna get back to the stream in a second, but John is like 0, and because he's on 5G there.
I've been researching, studying, seeking truth for decades about the.
What's up?
Seeking.
No, I was just saying. I just know this. So I can say whatever I want.
No, you should practice some modesty of language, especially you.
No, because nothing I said there was immodest. All of it was true.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I should be more modest. So I can say things like that without sounding like a hypocrite. You know, that's true.
I know this is another thing they don't seem to understand. They live their lives, a lot of these content creators, in such a way as to leave themselves open to criticism. And we live our lives such a way to not leave ourselves open to criticism. So when they try to fight us, they like say really dumb stuff and we hit them very hard and they're really unhappy about it. It's like, yeah, but you did it to yourself. So why is this our problem? Like, I'm not married. And then he's like, do you not have loads of children and wives? I guess you're unhappy. Like,
you're not like me, King Solomon of the McDonald's.
Why would you even talk about that? Like, it's retarded. Like, you said it.
I'm King Solomon.
That makes no sense.
I'll have you know, City, I have thousands of wives. Unlike you. You pathetic.
How would that possibly be an improvement?
I don't know.
Thousands of mother-in-laws, thousands of bills. Every wife has to get a paycheck from you.
And then you gotta freaking pay child support. That's insane.
Yes, this is horrible. This is horrible. Then you got to end up killing half of your children because they're in jerks.
Yeah, and they all want to have a war with you. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's a curse.
Yeah,
one woman is a big enough curse.
That's true. And then you have to have daughters.
Studying, seeking truth for decades about the liturgy, about the divine worship of the Catholic Church. And I had to struggle many times trying to find answers to questions. When I began looking decades ago, there was no...
Decades ago? 20 years ago? 30 years ago? It actually would help us if you gave us more time because everything changed after like 2010 when everyone went on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand if it was 50 years ago, but Dr. Peter Kwasniewski is not that old.
Yeah.
He's as old as you, like in terms of being in this whole thing.
I don't know.
But I mean, it's like they never learned. By the way, your comment, the internet is a pub, is a bit too true. I don't know. They just don't want to admit it. Yeah, you need the whole mass. Sheba loves you. Yeah, Detective Creation. Man. I don't know.
No, I don't know when he first started. most of these people were in the same groups that like I was in the New Liturgical Movement blog. Like Jeff Tucker from the Mises Institute was in it, and like a lot of people in there knew them.
Blog post they made when they like gave up on the hermeneutic, or like they claimed to. Who even was who said that?
There's a lot of that going on for quite a while. They were always divided and like divisive against each other.
Yeah. I like that website, but man, it's funny that they claim you have to go to the Pelican to get all that stuff, which makes me think they'll shut down that blog and make it pay-per-view to read the church.
Maybe, but I haven't been there for like years.
Yeah.
I became disillusioned with the whole movement.
Well, it's all a modernist too.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, what had been going on in the 2000s to 2020s, mostly early 2010s, was a bunch of lay people went together and like did things like make the simple English propers, and they would make other versions of the propers just so that you could kind of like work around all of the stuff that was going on in the Nova Scotia parishes at the time. Like it was this whole underground trad movement.
Yeah. Ironically named after the real one that actually was preventing the Nova Scotia from existing.
Yeah, it's just more interesting stuff about people like in the Ratzinger brainchild bubble where they're like, we got to defend tradition and ignore the Pope, but like no one ever discussed sedevacantism in any serious matter. There, it's kind of interesting, just like how theologically inadequate they were, but how sacred musically literate they were.
Yeah.
Phil asks, can we ask Pelican Jimmy Aiken edition? Can zombies marry aliens?
How long till he's there? That's what I want to know.
I don't see why they can't, as long as they love each other and they don't have any obstacles to procreation.
Be like, oh, you know, like alien, like zombies, you know, like in the Old Testament.
It really sounds like you're breathing through a tunnel.
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with you?
It's because of my audio mic cutoff is horrible, so it ends every time. Oh.
Should we get back to the video? We only have 1 more minute left.
Find answers to questions. When I began looking decades ago, there was not a lot of information out there. There were a few books. They weren't always easy to get. Certainly there wasn't the internet. As time has gone on, I've published a lot. My friends have published a lot. The information that's there now is plentiful and clear.
The information was plentiful 15 years ago.
So why do we have to pay money again to access this information that's become bountiful? Isn't this going back to the problem of decades ago that he's claiming exists, if it was really hard to access? And he's like, but now we're making it hard to access again.
Mm-hmm. And the guy who wrote the Simple English Propers, and the Jeff Koslowski guy, I forget his name, but it was some Polish guy. They put all their stuff up for free on the Corpus Christi watershed.
No, it's not allowed.
We're not allowed. No. You can download entire books off of that website.
Yeah, was there an internet 20 years ago? Sorry to say, there clearly was not. Timothy Hall didn't know about it.
Yeah, I think that Bill Clinton's VP made the internet in the 2010s.
That's right.
Al Gore.
But it's still not easy to access for people who are new to these questions. So one of the great benefits of Pelican Plus is that it will bring together in one place lectures, articles, the information that people are looking for in a way that's easy to find, easy to access. And it was a ton of trouble.
Yeah, now you can go read a website that you pay money for.
So Pelican Plus is for active music ministers, people who know nothing about the faith, people who know almost everything about the faith, but want like to hang out with people. Like, what's the central message here?
Absolutely nothing. Pelican is for everyone, said AP.
Unbelievable.
So don't worry, guys. I'm going to stop at a gas station, so the audio will increase.
Decades ago, Father James Schall, who used to teach at Georgetown University, he wrote a book called Another Sort of Learning, which is a book that assumed that college students, university students, were not receiving the education that they needed to. And that was true. And that remains, unfortunately, true about many schools, not necessarily.
Yeah, but this is a big problem most people don't understand. People learn that thinking is a skill that you either learn or you have it intuitively by, like, I don't know, some grace. I've always been able to think, but I've never had the skill to think till after I went to college. And this is not the same thing. You either have the personality to think or the skill.
You have YouTube special graces. YouTube podcaster special graces upon you, said AP.
No, like
you don't believe in those?
No. Have you ever seen Kennedy Hall? Literal atheists and Trent Horn have said. Trent Horn says every time Kennedy Hall posts, the atheists are happy. And the atheist said, please, we want more people like Kennedy Hall to make anti-Big Bang arguments because he's retarded.
By the way, the Big Bang is now known as a blasphemer because he denied Fatima and made fun of it.
Yeah, apparently. It was a terrible idea anyway. It relies on black holes that don't exist.
Big Bang Theory's stupid. It really is. The electric universe is way better.
Yeah, at least we can power our computers by it. If only there was a search engine that could help you find our infomercials we call documentaries on Pelican Plus.
That's true.
The Gallican Pelican heresy. The issue is I don't know what he's trying to get at for sources that would actually be worth anything. Like, if you were an actual sacred music minister like we had at the parish I went to in Texas, where the guy's like, we're seeing these 4 chants or 3 chants when there's time to sing during the Mass. It's like, okay, they're in a book. You have a book. You sing them. Like, who cares? He's not going to do a high Mass where he has to actually know to sing the introit or the simple version of the introit, which I can do both. Not bragging. It's actually literally I was trained to do this. But like all of that's online. You just gotta go figure out where the texts are, and then you gotta go find the rubrics. I don't know where the rubrics are for the TLM, depending on your missile. Like, other than that, what do you have to know? And if you're that person who has to know, you're one of 100 people in America, if even that many. Like, I remember looking at the general instruction of the Roman Missal in the note when I was in the Novus Ordo, and my priest was like, "What does that do?" He didn't it didn't compute. And other people said the same thing. It's like, rubrics? What are rubrics? Where did I find rubrics? And then Kwasniewski is like, I have all the rubrics. Like, who needs this? Like this is a really niche topic. I don't know. If you're a part of a niche topic and you're probably already a part of all these musical groups anyway because you have to get resources, why don't you join the Pious Pelican Plus where you can be part of a niche topic?
The good Catholic ones. And so what Father Schall said is, here are the things you need to do to educate yourself in spite of the limitations and defects of the educational system. And I feel in a similar way about the wild west of the internet. The internet has everything, good, bad, ugly. All kinds of things are out there. A lot of misinformation is out there about Catholicism, about the liturgy, not just misinformation, just downright lies.
And why would you go anywhere else for your lives except at the Pelican Plus? Yay. Are we done now? And the stream. There will be a second stream supposedly in an hour and a bit from now. When are you actually home?
Yeah, about an hour.
Okay.
Maybe 30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's too soon. Well, I have gotta close things for too much RAM. I have dinner in like 6-7 minutes, so I'm gonna actually end the stream soon. Thank you everyone for coming. 6-7. How's that funny? End the stream. I know, right? End the stream.